Hey, Black women. I just wanted to bring a few more bits of information to you on how to prepare for the midterm elections and for any pop up special elections in your area. I know here in Queens, we have a special election coming up in June that I will be voting in because of open seats. I am bringing you this information. I am bringing you this information because it's very important to have going into the midterm to try to stop a lot of the foolishness that is going on with this presidency, right? So I just want y'all to really understand where I'm coming from. I want to make it clear, concise, and very simple and short. The reason we are in the problems that we're in and having all the issues that we're having is because too many people voted in white racist Republicans, period. They now have a majority in both the Senate and the House of Representatives, thus being the Congress, right? So the president actually has a whole bunch of lackeys in both of the main parts of government to go along with anything he feels like doing. And the only way to stop that is to vote in masses of Democratic representatives to take away their majority. And that is the bottom line. It has nothing to do with how you feel about the parties. You just have to understand that if you want to maintain your rights and you want to be able to get rid of all of the nonsense this president is trying to do this country and stop fascism and stop him from becoming a dictator and actually give the representatives the opportunity to impeach this president and get rid of all this nonsense we're dealing with, you need to vote in the Democrats in the majority so that they can vote for impeachment of this president. But before you do that, you got to know how. So let's get into giving you the information so that way, when you start your new quest for, you know, getting your information to prepare yourself to vote properly, you know how. So this is New York City's. Let me go back to it. I'm sorry. This is New York City's voters registration. Sorry, excuse me. This is the Board of Elections website. And you have to find the correct website where you live so that you're able to get the information you need so that you understand all of your information and how to do what you need to do to vote properly for Democrats in the midterm. So this is the home page. And on the home page, it will tell you everything that you need. Okay? On this home page, see, like I told you, we have an election coming up in June 24th, and the general election is the 25th of November. All right. So now you have different informations and about notices down here. When you go back to the top and you click on vote, it will explain to you different things about registering, different things about voting, and frequently asked questions. Most important thing about this particular website, it shows you how to run for office if you choose to. And I think a lot of us should start doing that more often, okay? And then when we go down to, we have something called ranked choice voting in New York City. So you get the information here, but I won't go into that, all right? But this is very, very important. And it is something that everyone should be aware of, okay? All right. Outside of that, then we also have in my state, but you could look up the website in your own state. This is called the New York State Assembly. Now, this is where most of the laws are actually put together, created, and made for your state, in addition to what's done in the Senate and the House. Mostly in New York State, what these guys do, they deal with budgets, they deal with giving landlords the ability to raise the rent to market value and make the housing either affordable or highly inaffordable. As you can see through some of the little boxes of topics here that you can view and read more about. The best part is to go into the sessions when they're active to understand what they're talking about, actually vote on them, vote on it yourself, and give your feedback to these representatives and let them know where you stand on a lot of the things that they're doing or that they're proposing. And that's basically it. But I needed to show this to you so you know where to get your information. Um, okay, so the voter registrations website, let me just go to that real quick. I just want to point something out real quick. NYC votes, it's votes.org, right? Yeah, I wanted to show you like, okay, this is the place where you would go. So let me, why is it taking all day to load? Oh, there it is. So this website is a voter registrations website. This will talk to you about the candidates. So register to vote, check your registration, find out what's on your ballot. So this will tell you who's running for what they've done in the past, where they stand on certain issues. And in every state, you should go on all three of these sites to be as informed as possible. In addition to Senate.gov, um, Congress.gov, White House, and just read, and read again. Okay. That's basically what I wanted to show y'all. I wanted to let y'all know where you can find out information and make sure that you know exactly where to go. Let's just pick another state, see what happens. So see what it looks like. All right. So this one is in Cali. Um, and this is Cali's voting. What does this say? Cali's voter, California voting information. Um, so we'll drop that down. It gives you the same information. So clearly, Cali is having elections in June as well, June 3rd. So for all of you, they have quite a few elections in California. So you guys pay attention to this, right? So they're having an election at the beginning of June, then they have a runoff, right? And then in August, they're having a special election. And then this is the district election on the 26th. And then this is the general election. So this is why you need to go on these websites to find out what is happening in all the states you live in. Let's just try another one. Arizona. Arizona, same thing. They're having, what is this? District 7 is having a special election July 15th. And then they're telling you you still have time to get registered for the elections online, right? By mail or in person. And then they'll have, what is this? Local elections for different jurisdictions on August 5th. And then you have some more District 7 elections on the 23rd of September. And then you have the general election on the 4th. Let's see a few more. Let's see. What else we got here? Let's just pick Georgia. Let's see. Just a few. So again, Georgia is having some special elections in June, and they as well register by in person, mail, and online. And they have a runoff in July, a special election in September, a special election runoff in October, and they have a municipal public service commission election in November. So you see what I'm saying? Like if you go on these sites, you will see what is happening in your state and you don't have to get it secondhand from anybody else. And by doing these things, this is how we actually stay ahead of the propaganda that the Republicans and conservatives will run on the internet and on these particular apps to get you to continue to vote them in office so they could continue to take away your rights and they could try to turn this country into a dictatorship and create a real system of American apartheid. And we don't need that. Look, see, everybody's having these different elections, and you should start. This is Louisiana, so they have a special election in June. Then in October, they have municipal primaries, and then so October, and then again in November 15th, they have a general municipal election. So you have to go on these websites, and you need to pay attention to all of these things. What's going on in Montana? So Montana has to wait all the way till September and then November. All right. And then who else do we have? Let's just pick. Let's see what's going on in Kansas. August, right? August 5th, they're having a primary election and then a general in November, right? Right, this is what you need to do so that you stay ahead of everything and nobody pulls any wool over your eyes. What's up in North Dakota? June. So their elections are going to be in June and August. All right. A few more just to show y'all how this is being done. Let's go to West Virginia, see what they're doing. June. Yeah, so all of their elections are for municipal general elections in June. So that's easy peasy. And then let's see what else we got. Michigan, let's see what Michigan is doing. August 5th and then general, August 4th. All right. So just going around to show y'all what's happening. Tennessee, June, and August. All right, let's see who else. Where's Texas at? A lot of black people live in Texas. June, and then there are no additional election dates scheduled at this time. So Texas, this is a game they play. So you would have to check the voter registration website every month to make sure that if they have any surprise or secret special elections they're not sharing with the public, you stay on top by checking every month, okay? And you know why they're doing that, because they have a really fucked up governor in that state. So he does all types of slick, tricky bullshit like that. Let me see who else. Oh man, what y'all got going on? They don't have nothing. Mm-mm. Why they so different? Why don't they have anything? Okay, I don't know what's up with Wyoming, but they should have some elections. They don't even have. Okay, well, you never know. I don't know. Let's see what else. Oregon. There's a lot of black people in Oregon too. I used to live in Oregon myself. August and then the general. All right. Let's see what else. Let's see. South Carolina, June, and July. Okay. And then let's see who else. Florida, what you doing? June, they have a special election. June, they have some state senators who who are big. Y'all need to get rid of all the Republicans in this state, in every state. Get rid of all the Republicans. Y'all have some senators in June whose time is up, who probably voted for that fucking Medicaid bill and everything else that takes away money, jobs, and trying to force children into labor and taking away their ability to be claimed on refund checks and to qualify for SNAP benefits by making children dependents. Y'all damn sure better get rid of all them goddamn Republicans when any election time comes, especially in places like Florida. What? That is ridiculous. It's hot. You trying to put children to work in some hot ass fucking climate so they can have a heart attack and pass away? What, man? Unbelievable. Washington. Okay. Let me see, like one or two more, and then I'll be done with this. I just wanted to show y'all. Connecticut is near me. So September and November. All right. Let's see. Idaho. No, oh, they only have a general election. Okay. No problem. You got to check every month with Idaho too in case something pops up they don't tell you about. Whenever that happens, you have to pay close attention to states like that because they're just trying to like trick you. Illinois too. Make sure you pay attention. Just keep coming on here every month because things change and they won't give you any notice. Let's see. I haven't been to Minnesota in a long time. In August and November. About let's see, Mississippi. June and November. Okay. Who else? Who else, y'all? Maryland, what you doing? June, August, September, and October. My sister lives in Kentucky. This is another one where you got to keep coming back to it to make sure nothing sneaks up, no special elections sneak up, okay? Remember that about the states that don't have anything listed. Because something will come up and they'll do it intentionally. Oklahoma. June, July, August, September, and October. So Oklahoman people, I don't know what they call y'all, Oklahomian people, make sure y'all stay abreast of this and make sure you get out and get rid of these damn Republicans. Let's see. Colorado, what y'all doing? November only. November. Okay. No big deal. All right. Let's see who else. District of Columbia. Keep checking for this one too, y'all. Keep checking. Let's see. I did that one already. Indiana. Same thing with Indiana, y'all. Keep checking. Don't sleep on them. Keep checking. Always keep checking. Maine, June and November. Maine is pretty. I like it. It's cold though, but I like it. I did Missouri. Did I do Montana? Yeah, I think no, I didn't. I think I didn't. I did Iowa or Nebraska. Gotta keep checking for Nebraska too, y'all. All right. Keep checking for Arkansas as well. Let me see what else we got. New Hampshire. June, September, and November. All right, I think I did enough examples for you guys. Delaware is close to me too. Delaware got June, July, August, and August. Okay. I just wanted you guys to be aware of all of this, all right? I really need y'all to stay on top of this. This is so important. We have to make sure that we balance out this madness that people voted in that is really causing a whole lot of tragedy in people's lives, okay? And we have to make sure that every person that's in this country has the same right to life, liberty, the pursuit of happiness, employment, the ability to take care of their children, and to have their children be able to go to school and not be forced to work under ridiculous circumstances because a rich person wants to get richer. That makes absolutely no sense. And we need all types of racists not to be in any office governing over our people. It is about time this country joins the rest of the world and actually becomes a real leading world country and stop being a fancied up third world country in disguise. It makes no sense for you to be trying to activate apartheid in America when you have so-called third world countries that are out here functioning 1,000 times better than America could ever, because their racism, their hatred, and their oh, it's only for me syndrome is going to cause this country to either be taken over by another country or to completely plummet and have no economy if the hatred and the stupidity does not stop. All right, guys, think about everything I said. Have a good night. Do well, pay it forward always. Have a good night and a great, even better day. Bye.